Okay, friends, welcome back to yet another session of Thinking on Destiny. We are learning the final points, the pointers that Percival has given to us, what needs to be done in our day-to-day life. Before we go further points, let us meditate on his consciousness for a few minutes. Please cross your legs, clasp your hands, and close your eyes. Observe your in-breath and out-breath. We learned clearly what is this breath and breath form. A clear distinction between breath and form, as well as distinction or combination of doer, thinker, and knower as a triumvirate. With all our illusions, we're just forgetting. We are that triumvirate. We're stopping at a place where we are just the doers. Let's lead our life with that understanding that we are doers, we are the doers. We are not human beings. We are spiritual beings. Came to this earth planet to take human experience. Do not struck in this body. You're not your body. You're just using your body to experience human experiences in earth. You're not your breath. You are breath form. Using breath to intact in our body. Please come to that awareness. Rub your palms and keep on your eyes for a few seconds. And open your eyes. A beautiful smile on your face. Today we recap what we have learned in the last session. I think we have completed
It's a point 8 and
8 and 9, right?
yes.
We have completed points 8 and 9 in the last session. So what is 8? Let me go to the point 8. The first step is to decide upon the subject to be known, that is, to turn the light on the subject and no other. So first we need to understand where we need to put our focus, and then we checked on the 4 stages of the deep thinking, right? Then, so when we are keeping on focus on one subject, we should not deviate our focus on any other. No other. We just need to put the focus on the only one. So we have to reduce the subject into a point and then keep complete focus onto that particular point. So that's where you can achieve the things. Okay. How to make use of the proper use of the body mind. Once you mastered your body mind, then it connects to the brain and nerve centers, and then you will go into that thinking stage. So that is where we have seen, and also we have seen the glamour of the nature, which we should not go into that illusion. We just need to go to the true thinking. What is the purpose of true thinking? We have to free ourselves from the glamour of this nature, and we should realize ourselves feeling and desire is distinct from our body and senses. Feeling and desire of the self is different from the body and senses. That we have to understand. We have to live the life with dignity, destiny, and a deeper understanding, not just with our running over the things of the nature. To know the truth directly, we should know the descriptions and also the conscious light. So that is what we learn in point 8. And point 9, we came to the actual effort to think without creating the thoughts. Will begin to identify free the feeling. You need to free that feeling. So purposefully, you need to keep that effort to free the feeling. We learned about feeling mind and how it appears in practice, and we saw that inner invocation. We asked the knower, my judge, my knower, so give me the light of that knower, so that we receive that inner guidance from the light and cultivate the conscious connection within the higher self. Align the duty to the spiritual purpose, all these things, and the relationship of feeling and desire, and the path to the freedom, which is mutual support. So all these points we have learned in point 9. Okay. Now we will go to point 10. We'll go and see what we are actually trying to learn in the point 10. So point 10 is talking about the freeing of feeling. We are talking the point 9, the free of the feeling, continuation. The freeing of the feeling begins with locating it in the body and distinguishing it from the sensations with which associated and identified. So we need to free our feeling, right? The feeling should be freed. So first we are trying to locate where it is, that feeling where it is in the body, and distinguish that from the sensations are associated. So we feel that the feeling is associated with the body, but what exactly that feeling is associated with, that we are going to see. Feeling is not associated with the body. Unconsciously we identify the feeling and sensation, but the feeling is the part of the self, not the body. So what is the feeling that is associated with the body? I'll give you the emotions. Like when you are feeling fear, are you feeling at the self level or at the body level? Tell me. When you are feeling fear, where are you feeling the fear?
Body level.
Body level. You can say that it is sensation is coming from abdomen, and your heart pulsations are more, all the things you can see. Okay. Suppose your anger, which level?
Yeah, body level.
Body level. That also you can see, that body level, what and all your breath will become like more, right? Heart rate will increase, all the things will be happening. Jealousy, where it is happening?
Yeah, all negative
Body
feelings
level.
is
So
sympathetic
all
nervous system.
lower vibration, lower vibratory feelings are happening at the body level. Okay. These are not your feelings. These are not the feelings of yourself. They are feelings of your body, mind. Isn't it? Suppose you are feeling happy. Where you are feeling?
In the heart.
In the
Or
heart.
at
That's in the self, basically. You will
self.
not feel that sensation in the body, basically. You feel within you. That's the self feeling, right? Bliss. You are feeling bliss.
Mm.
Bliss also not the body level feeling. It is the knower. It is that self feeling that you are different from your body. That happiness, bliss, gratitude, all those things are feeling of the self. So you must be able to distinguish, and the feelings are not this unconsciously, these feelings, all the feelings is not the part of the body, it is, they are the self feelings. So if it is a body feelings, they are not, they are the lower vibrations. Okay, the first step is to locate the feeling in the body. First try to locate the feeling in the body, whichever the feeling comes, distinguish it from the physical sensation. You distinguish that physical sensation. So whatever the feelings, that sensation is happening, that's a physical sensation. Distinguish what is actually happening in your mind when you're getting anger, when you're getting jealous, that also. So try to sense yourself, your inner feeling, your inner being. Suppose whenever you are feeling an anger, right, anger or jealousy, you may be having the feelings in your body and all the things, but your inner self says that you are doing wrong. This feeling is wrong. This is not right. Is it not?
Yes.
Always that inner feeling says this is not the right. You are actually unnecessarily feeling jealousy on them. You never wish that. This kind of sensations will come. This is a distinct from the body. Inner self talks. Start by choosing that. Choosing one body part. So try to choose that every feeling in the body part, right? If you are trying to associate, look at the finger, toe finger. Think the feeling is there, any feeling is there. Think try to associate that feeling. Is it happening? So the feeling, try to associate with the body part, whether it's a body part or it is the inner voice, what it is saying. That you may need to see. The feeling mind, whenever you are actually trying to see that feeling mind, that's a new awareness. Okay, we have the second mind, that is a feeling. First mind is what we talk about all the last class is body mind. Now feeling mind meant to control the awareness of the feeling. It is meant to control the awareness of the feeling. When we begin to focus feeling ourselves, we activate this feeling. So whenever you try to, because you feel jealous, you feel anger, if you just use the body mind and talk, then you just react, isn't it? You will just react to that situation whenever you are going with your body mind. But try to begin and see yourselves in the feeling mind. This effort is subtle and challenging at first because the feeling mind is untrained and sluggish, because we never use that feeling mind until these days. So this is the untrained mind and sluggish. So it is certainly, it is there in your body, but it's a challenging to feel that. Okay, but try to attempt it. Bodily directions may rise, itchiness. So whenever you are trying to do that, your bodily things, itchiness, sleepiness, sweating, yawning, all the obstructions will come. So they will come gently, persistently, they will come whenever you are trying to do that. Feeling versus sensation. When the feeling merges into sensation, thinking is diverted from the subject, feeling to the distraction of the sensation. So whenever you want to try to feel what happening, the inner strength, if some body part is itching, something scratchy, what will you will go, you are directing that mind to to that particular body part, isn't it? So this is what is happening even in the meditation. So you'll try to focus on your breath, something will itchy, something will do something, or you may fall down, or you may feel sleep, all the things, these are all the distractions it is coming. This causes the thinking to shift the feeling mind to the body mind. So from the feeling mind, you are shifting your focus to the body mind. Body mind is dealing with our nature only. So your meditation is gone, your feeling mind is gone. Okay, to avoid this, what should be done? Attention, completely keep that attention on the feeling itself. Whatever the feeling comes, only try to keep your thing only on that feeling. Maintain steady thinking on feeling as you, not what the body is experiencing. Forget about whatever the body is experiencing. Do not go there. Suppose whenever the body is itching, when you are not focusing your attention, when you are in the meditation, you can experience, right? Your leg is itching. Okay, keep, wait for a moment. You are not going there. Whenever the body is calling, if you go there, you will get distracted. Okay, let it itch. So if you stop it, after a while it will go. If you notice you will notice, because as long as you are giving that energy to the body, body mind, it will try to distract. Whenever you are not giving energy and whenever you are focusing on that feeling mind, that will not disturb you. The identity of the feeling self. We as a feeling are present wherever the blood and nerves flow. The feeling present wherever the blood and nerves flow, it goes. The body is a physical body. The feeling self is a non-physical body. Remember, the body is a physical body, but this feeling of the self is a non-physical. We must practice locating and becoming aware of ourselves. The feeling being is specific parts of the body. So you must aware of it, where that feeling is located in your being, not in the body. So that is where you need to try to do that. We are not our senses. Remember, we are not our senses. We are not our body. We are not our senses. So the feeling is independent of the seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, all the thing. That feeling is completely the different. So you try to locate that feeling. Because you saw something and you want something, that's a body mind. With that, you are actually going after that. What is your feeling? Do you really want it? What is the feeling that the self is saying? Try to understand that. Training the feeling mind through body awareness, step by step. Suppose the feeling mind, how do you see? So whenever you wanted to identify that feeling mind with the body where it is, first think of your, close your eyes while thinking of that particular feeling. Close your eyes, feel it. Focus on the warmth and pulsing may rise, whatever the thing. First, feel your toes. Feel your left toe. Feel your right toe. Then in heel. Then feel that in ankle, legs, knees, thighs, pelvis, spine, abdomen, chest, neck, head, whatever that you are feeling, right? You try to see all the things. So whenever you go from the toes to head, what happens is there you feel a surge of energy. A surge of energy is flowing from head top, is reaching from the head, and you may feel it. It is actually reaching you. As attention is reaching to your head, you feel that there is an energy is reaching. So whenever you are feeling that self, you are feeling the energy. That current of energy, you feel it. A shower like a sensation descendant through the body. That sensation is coming from head to all the things. This is what you will feel. You will forget about what exactly that feeling you are feeling. Whenever you start identifying with the body, the part, right? You will try to feel that energy. The signal of temporary alignment. A life breath or a form of the breath form, that breath form that it is going. And the physical breath you will be able to. The spinal energy centers, the nerve system centers, root chakra, spine, all sacral chakra, all the thing, how they got coordinated. The awakening helps entire body function in harmony, improving vitality and the life force flow. So whenever you start observing the life force from the toe to head, that increase your vitality as well as it increases the life force flow. That is the entire this point. If you see, right, this is what we are doing in Anapanasati, right? Just be with the breath, follow the breath, see how the sensation in the body that we are seeing. But here he is saying whenever you are getting a feeling, try to observe, try to do that feeling with any of the breath form. Are you actually doing it? Try to do that. Try any of the physical form. The awakening helps the entire body function. So whenever you are feeling that, whenever you try to do that, you feel that entire body is working in harmony. There is a life force that is working in the entire body. So feeling the breath form. So feel the breath form, that the breath form has the two sides, that is active side, that's a living breath, and passive sides, the form body. The form body is there with it, right? So this is the breath form. What you should feel, we should to try to feel is living breath penetrating the every part of the form of the breath form. So try to living that breath form in each and every part of your body. The breath form as a living being moving within the body, like a hand inside the glove. So this breath form is moving, the spirit, the soul, the breath form is moving inside your body. That's what it is. Perceive yourself not as a breath or a body, but as a consciousness, as a living being, as a feeling being inside the breath form, aware of the moment, life, and identify that self beyond this physical matter. This is what we should try to understand whenever we are trying to do it. Feel that breath form. Feel that breath form as a living being. So that living being, do not identify with your body, but identify with as a consciousness. It is a living being. It's a feeling being. It's inside the breath form. And you are aware of that moment, life, and identify it as a beyond the physical matter. So this is what we have to do it. So feeling is not a sensation. What we learn here, feeling is not a sensation. Feeling is your identity. Sensation is your body based and temporary. Sensation is from the body based. Suppose you got an angry, you got your breath, you got like increase in the breath, the heart rate, but that's just temporary. But why you got angry, what make you angry, what is the feeling, that is still permanent, that will be there. But when you go try to observe it, you will dissolve it, because the self, that consciousness never want this angry feeling, so it will not take it. That's what he is trying to say. Then feeling mind, a subtle layer of awareness, perceiving the feeling directly, that's distinct from the senses. Feeling that is coming to the senses is one thing, but it is subtly it is taking, right? That is the feeling mind. What are the obstructions? Sensations of like, okay, whenever you are asked to sit in a meditation, okay, the spine erect, after that, this is a fatigueness. You are not actually trying to do that. So distractions persist through you need, these are all the distraction that is persisting through you. Breath form awareness, advanced perception of the life force moving from the body like a stream of light. If you are able to see that body, the breath form is moving in the body like a stream of light, then that is a self, that's a consciousness. You need to hold it up. Practice equal to coordination, which means continuous effort, aligning your nervous system, activities of the life currents, deepen your self knowledge. All that things we need to practice. Okay, that brings the end of the point 10. So the point 10 is talking all about how you can do that, how the feeling and the feeling begins in locating in each and every part of the body, and it is not your sensations. The feeling is not your sensation. Sensations are the body, feeling is that is the self, that related to the self. That is about 10th point. Now coming to the 11th point. The breath form is the living soul. The breath form is a living soul. Whatever the breath form that we are talking, it is nothing but the soul. Soul living in the body is called a breath form. Soul is already there. Whether your body is there or not, the soul is there. Soul has no death, no birth. But when the soul is living in the body, that's a breath form. Okay. The creator and the builder and the perceiver of the body. So the soul, what it is the creation of this body. It is the builder of this body and it is perceiver of the body, which is dependent on the feeling and desire of the doer in the body. This is dependent on the how it acts, the self, how what the feeling and desire of that particular body, whatever it needs, accordingly the soul is acting. Mastering the feeling self. How you are actually can able to master the feeling self. Feeling the breath form as being. Feel that breath form as a being, not as a body. Feel that breath form as a being. When we are able to feel both breath and the form, the breath is the physical, the breath that we are taking, and the form. Form is what? That is the mass of the, that's the form is the inner energetic structure. mean, that is the soul, right? As a being, something shifts. Whenever you understand that the breath is the physical, that's a thing. Breath form, whenever you try to identify that breath form or the soul or the inner energetic structure, that being, whenever you are in that being, something shifts. Then we began to sense ourselves as a distinct from the physical body. We try to begin our senses ourselves as a distinct from the physical body, which is just the mass of the matter. Distinct from the physical body and just the mass of the matter. The distinction is beginning the self mastery. When you can distinguish, when you are mastering yourself. Self means not the body, the self within that. When you are becoming using that, then you can distinguish between the physical body and this self. The breath form, which connects us to the nature, now begins to respond our conscious thinking and feeling. The breath form, which is connected to the nature. Right now, our consciousness, we are going, and whatever that we see in the nature, we want it. That's a good car, we want it. That's a good home, we want it. That's something else, we want it. This is jewelry, we want it. This is some other thing, oh, we want for my kids. So these are all the things that is happening. The breath form is connected to the nature. So it is responding accordingly. Now begin to feel that breath form as a consciousness. So whenever you started feeling that breath form as a consciousness, what happens? That consciousness will be attached to thinking and feeling. So that is the thing, conscious thinking and feeling that will come. Gaining the control over the breath form. Now try to gain the control over that breath form. Breath form means the soul, right? So as we persist, nature starts losing its control over us. So once you started getting the mastery of that breath form, what happens is you lose the control over the nature, because it controls over the breath form. Because its control over the breath form weakens. So it is no more is getting attracted. This nature is no more getting attracted with your soul. So whenever the nature is not controlling the soul, then what is there to lose, right? Whenever you are not actually attached with all this nature, then what is there to lose? I didn't remember exactly the rishi name, Vasista, I think. So his all the sons were also killed. Even
Yes, Vasishtha.
Vasista, right? So all the sons were killed because of the angry of the Vishwamitra, right?
Yes,
So you,
Arundhati Vasishtha
huh?
Arundhati Vasishtha Maharshi.
Uh,
That's in that
because
story,
he,
Vishwamitra.
Vishwamitra got angry on him and he killed all the sons. But still, he was not shaken, because his conscious, he is at the conscious level. He is not attached to the sons. Where does those sons gone? At the soul level, they just left the body. That's all, right? So he is at that stage. So he didn't respond, because whenever he didn't respond, he didn't get any anger or anything. Still, he was on his point. That's all, right? So in that form, so do not connect yourself with the nature. Suppose if our car got something, there come some scratch also. We are going after that, means we are actually connected, dragged so much into the our nature. So disconnect. Whenever you are trying to feel that consciousness, feeling in the consciousness, what will happen is the breath form is losing the control, or the nature is losing the control over your breath form. Once nature is losing the control of your breath form, then there is a no, because we persist. We are just losing that control, means we are becoming independent. The self is becoming a thing. The breath form usually influenced by the nature's elemental forces like sensations, emotions, reactions, and all those things, and began to align our conscious will. So with those things, we are trying to align it. Whenever you are just not using them, then you are not actually connecting. We gradually take the command of the breath form, redirecting its functions to the inner discipline. So, whenever we come out of that, we redirect our function to the inner discipline. We go to the inner discipline. We can sit So the nature will not actually control us. Cooperation of the body, mind, and feeling mind. At this stage, we are using the body mind is concerned with the physical experience. And along the side, feeling mind, we are using for self-awareness. Body mind, we are using for the physical body, and feeling mind, we are using it for our self-awareness. So eventually, the goal is to solely live with the feeling mind without needing to support that body based input. Do not get any input from the body. Try to live in your feeling based or feeling mind. This is a major shift in your inner evolution, moving from reaction to conscious choice. We are not just reacting to anybody. We are actually, whenever one word is coming out, consciously choosing those words and you are delivering. So conscious, from reaction to the conscious choice and presence. That's where we are moving. Whenever we are moving to that particular thing, then all other physical things it will not. Suppose somebody, so now Sirisha came and yelled at me. So immediately if I am reacting, then this is a body mind. Suppose if she is saying something, okay, listen. Whatever she is saying, listen. Consciously tell, after everything was listened, without any emotion, without anything. If I am able to tell, like Buddha example, I give it, right? Buddha, when when he is going for the alms, one lady, oh, you are such a fat undo. Why are you coming to this? Okay, why can't you go and do some work and get it? All the things she is yelling at him. Okay, and gave something, some rupee or paisa or whatever it is she gave. And Buddha calmly, he gave back that money and said, I didn't take anything from you. Everything that you said is for yourself. That is not a reaction. That is a conscious choice of words that he used. Because he is not in the body mind, he is in that feeling mind. Hope this example understands, right? Similarly, the Ramana Maharshi example, if I can take, so when he is actually suffering with the cancer, somebody came and asked, like, oh, how are you? He said, I'm fine, I'm doing great. How do you say that you're doing great? Your body is, you're suffering with that physical thing and there is a cancer, is that? Then he said, oh, that? My body, let it go. My body is suffering, not me. So that is because when you are in that conscious feeling, you will be able to distinguish between the body, mind and feeling mind. Hope this is clear, right? Body, mind and feeling mind. Then training yourself, train feeling to follow thinking. Do not go to the body. Training feeling to follow the thinking. Normally our thinking follows our feelings. Okay, often like our moods, desires, reactions. This is how, right? I saw something, I need to go, so I will think of where can I pull, how much it will. I like some car, Lamborghini. How much it is? Oh, 200K. How do I get it? Do I have the money? So actually, whatever the desire, my thinking is following. Okay, the mood and whatever but in the higher practice, we have to do the reverse. Suppose I want to get a self-realization. I want to get self-attainment. I want to get a liberation. So that when my purpose is high, then you need to feel it, and then follow the thinking. That's how we have to do this. This means training our feelings to respond intentional thought. Do not go after anything that you saw. Train your mind, train your feeling to go or intentional thought, not automatic reactions. We have to train that. Then advanced body awareness. What is advanced body awareness? When we can feel the parts of our body, the fluids, the breath, and nerve currents, we move to the new level of awareness. Whenever we are able to feel it, we go to that new level of awareness. We began to distinguish feeling, that's inner identity, and from the breath form, the body, outer structure of the vehicle. What is the outer feeling? What is the inner feeling? We will be able to identify. Whenever actually You could see, like, whenever because I always teach, whenever you wanted to eat something, always try to see whether really your body is wanting, whether really you want it, or your tongue, your sensations are wanting it. Always I ask my yoga people to distinguish between them. So whenever you try to distinguish that, right, you saw some sweet. Am I really hungry? No. Does my body is requires now? Body is requiring or mind is requiring? No, my body is not actually hungry. Only my mind is asking for it. Then keep it. When body is asking, we can see. Because that's a physical thing, right? That's why I'm just similarly. Whenever something is happening, whether it's a body or it's a feeling, whether really that feeling comes only when you want it. Even in the case of the food also, when really the body, that inner thing needs some energy, that time it will ask. Otherwise only your tongue, your sensations is asking, oh, that gulab jam, I know she makes a good gulab jam, I need to eat it. Oh, her chutney will be good, we need to eat it. So these are the external sensations. Internal sensations, we need to feel it. Okay, we do, then we no longer mistake the body with the self. Whenever you are trying to distinguish, you will not mistake with body with the self. You will be clearly able to see what is self and what is body, what is self needs and what is bodily needs. Really, the self need, if you want to go, even if you eat a little once in a while, once in a day, to keep up this physical body, you'll be able to keep it up. All other extra food is only that body only needs it. Remember. So if you can try to apply that, because food is the one that we are taking daily, right? Start applying there. You'll be able to distinguish. You'll be able to every time be awareness of that. Every time eating or every time some wish came, whether it's a self is asking or body is asking, whether your body sensation is asking, body mind is asking, or feeling mind is asking. Try to distinguish between these two. Centering the feeling and cutting off the sensations, whatever the sensations, cut it off from your thing. Center the feeling with persistence and with patience. We learn to center our feeling in a specific body parts. Feeling that center your feeling in your heart or in your thing. So try to, with the persistence, you can do that. Doing this, you are cutting off that elementals, nature units, sensations, itchy, pain, pleasure, all these things you are cutting off. You are only thinking about your self bliss, what actually that inner soul that it is actually looking for. Only you are thinking about that. As a result, we become free from the bodily distractions and sensations lose their grip. So we are all losing. That's what is happening in the meditation also. Whenever you are sitting like this, okay, body straight, then you'll start itching here. Then if I take here and do that, then I'm taking my feeling mind somewhere into the body. So even if it is itching, even if it's something, okay, sit quiet, let it go. In that case, you will be able to travel inward. You'll be able to see inward. Forget about all these external things, right? So leave it. As a result, we become free from the bodily distractions, sensations. So these sensations lose grip on you. They try to distract, but once you are not actually giving energy, they lose the grip on you. Realizing the body is not you. Always remember how many dresses you wear, how much jewelry we wear, whatever the comfort that you are taking up. All this one day we need to leave and go. We all know that pretty much. We all know that, aware of it. So this is a realize. This body is not you. So when you want to develop, you are thinking that getting a new home, getting a new car, getting a new dress, this is the development. Earning so much money is a development. But when body is not you, all this is you are doing for body. So leave it. Developing in the sense you need to develop yourself at the soul level. At the soul level, you need to develop. Go at the soul level. Go try to understand what is the self, what is self-awareness, how you can, soul you can understand what is this life, what is the life after death, why we came to this to this earth planet, what purpose we would have come here, what is our life purpose. Try to fulfill that, because that is the purpose we need to fill, because we came to this earth planet by taking a body and came here. So we need to fulfill that. Once conscious of yourself as a feeling, the truth becomes clear. So once you are understanding that you are not the body, you are the consciousness, the truth will be very clear. You will be connected to your higher self, and that higher self will tell you what you are supposed to do. The body is not you. It is something you inhabit to wear, like a form, like a garment. So this dress, once it became like a torn out, or once after 10 washes or 20 washes, once the color is gone, I will just take it. I'll just push into the trash or go goodwill or whatever it is. I'll take it out. Similarly, this body is also a garment. We came with purpose to do that, right? You won't push this body when it is a new, the dress when it is a new, you won't give it to somebody, right? Whenever you bought it, you will wear it until that is worn, until that purpose you bought it for some function or some, until that purpose is done, you are wearing it, and later you are giving it away. Similarly, this body also, we have to use this body, because we took this body to perform some purpose in this earth planet. And forgetting all that thing, we are just going with a new cars, new homes, new friends, new relatives. This is mine, that is mine. This is where we are actually going with the body mind. That's real. That's what we have to realize. The body is not you. It is something you inhabit. Remember, the shift is not theoretical. This shift will not happen in theory. You need to experiment it. You need to feel it, experiment it. You need to feel yourself as a conscious presence, wearing a physical suit. You have to feel within that, there is a conscious present that is wearing this body, Prasanna's body, whatever. The Prasanna is the name of this body, but the consciousness is there. You need to go to that consciousness and feel that. That's really real me. That's a real me. Becoming immune to the physical sensation. Becoming immune to the physical sensation. When you fully disassociate feeling from the body, you are not actually associating. Whenever completely disassociating feeling from the body, something profound will happen. What is that? You could undergo cutting, burning, or surgery without experiencing the pain or touch. When you are completely disassociating, you, whatever the surgery happened, some cut happened also, you will not feel that pain at all, because you are at the conscious level. Something is happening to your body, and nothing will actually, that is the thing that Ramana Maharshi, it happened. Even though the body is having a wound, all the things is happening, but still he was not unshaken, because he is at the conscious level. This is not a suppression. It is because your conscious feeling is no longer linked to the sensory nerves of the voluntary nervous system. Whatever your consciousness, it is no longer connected to your sensory nerves. It is connected to the self. It is no longer connected to the nervous system. Then it will not. Then you will not feel anything. Whatsoever is happening to your body, you will not actually feeling anything. Avoid nature wonders. So here there is a warning. Whenever you are in this stage of your meditation, whenever in your sadhana, whenever you are coming from the body mind to that feeling mind, what's happening? There will be some wonders will happen. Nature wonders will happen. At this level, once you reach the supernatural abilities, you will get it. Pain-free surgery, energetic control. You can feel the energies, you can try to control the energies. So all the thing may arise, but do not engage or demonstrate these powers. Don't try to tell these powers. Don't try to exhibit these powers. You will get some powers at this stage, but do not exhibit. Do not associate yourself with these powers. Doing so, creating a new enlightened entanglements with the nature. Suppose if you try to, I can feel the energy, so I don't want to. So again, you are exhibiting your thing, means you are actually do that silently. Whenever that energy is not suiting, go from that place. Don't try to exhibit something. That energy is not there or something, right? Certainly. So once you started, then whenever you are doing that, whenever you are trying to exhibit that, people will worship. Oh, she has some power. Then the prideness will come. Then whatever the sadhana you did, doomed. It's gone. Once you got that pride. So subtly rebinding the doer to the sensation and ego. So it try to rebind you by giving some powers. It's trying to rebind you with the ego, with the sensation. That's what the body. It's making you the trick. Don't go into the trap of that. Progress stops if you caught into this display or the pride. Your progress is stopping. That remember that. Complete identification with the feeling. You try to completely identify with your feeling, not with the body. The true aim is to not to perform the miracles. Once you got that supernatural power, do not try to have the miracles. What you are supposed to do is think of a feeling. Think as a feeling to the exclusion of all these things. Think of a feeling or think as a feeling, but excludes all this from the body. This leads complete identification with the feeling self, free from the nature, free from the sensation, and free from the body consciousness. So completely, whenever you are doing, completely free from your identification of with the nature, with the sensation, with the body consciousness. Feel that feeling is a part of yourself, part of that consciousness, part of that soul, or part of that breath form. Do not identify that with the physical body. Okay. Next, realization of the doer within. Realize the doer within. Realization of the doer within your thing. Once we are conscious as a feeling only, then we become aware of ourselves as a portion of the doer. Once you are aware of that, you are the consciousness, what will happen is you are not the body, you don't need to seek higher self. You are the part of the higher self, which means you are that part of that higher consciousness. You are that part of that knower. You will try to go there. You will go there. Feel clearly separate from the body and sensory functions. You feel yourself very clearly. You are not body, you are not your sensations, you are not what you are seeing, all the things. And feel clearly that you are that consciousness. At this level, the body is no longer perceived through senses. The body is no longer perceived through senses. It is perceiving only with your inner self only. It is not perceiving through senses. It is not seen, heard, smelled, tasted, touched, because we have withdrawn our identification from the body, from the sensory body. So then nobody can touch that inner self. You are in that inner self. So what we learn in this point, what are the things? Self as a feeling, that self consciousness as a feeling. We are not the body, we are the feeling being inhabiting, using the body. That's the one. Breath form. What is a breath form? It is a subtle template through which we function. We can be consciously, that can be consciously directed. That is the breath form. Then nature's control. What is the nature is trying to control? Weakness, weakens. Nature is trying to weakens, and we consciously take the charge of the feeling and thought. So nature is always trying to control by giving some supernatural power, some pride, some ego. It's trying to control you. Training the mind. many gurus, I can say many gurus, when they got the supernatural power, they try to do miracles, they try to attract the people. Again, they are going into the trap of, oh, so many followers are there for me. So many people can do anything for me. So they are going into the trap because they did some sadhana, they attained some powers, but they are going back into this trap. I am greater than them. I am greater than them. So no, a true guru will not say that I am greater than them, because there are so many gurus. Let us take, if they're all of them are true, each guru has their own purpose. Definitely, right? Each guru will have some, suppose Patri sir, let us take, if I take, he is not, his purpose, what I could see is only if you are going very deep, very closely associated with him, only you will be able to get that what exactly the sadhana is trying to tell. But otherwise, his purpose is to make many people into the meditation. More than going to the deeper, many people into the meditation, many people into the harmless world, vegetarianism, all these things, these are all his motto or his life purpose. So he expanded that and he worked on that. So some other guru may come, and that guru's purpose is not to teach everybody, but whomever he teaches, for few people, take them into the different level, take them into the different consciousness. So you cannot say that this guru cannot say that, oh, Patrisar is not going into the deeper, or Patrisar cannot say that, oh, only they, he is teaching only for few people. Cannot, because each guru, if they are true, because true consciousness, when we come, like we come with some purpose, they also came with some other purpose. There's no comparison. Suppose here I cannot feel pride saying that, oh, I'm able to teach this thinking and destiny for 4 years, so I learned so much. That's a pride. I was given a chance. This is my purpose. My purpose was directed. So because of that, I'm teaching. So your purpose is to listen and learn. So there is nothing great here. Teaching is great or listening is less, nothing. So each one of us is actually doing our purpose. That's all. In life also. Okay. Body awareness practice. Begin inner sensation mapping. Moves into the non-identification. Anything, any feeling it comes, try to identify. Inner sensation. What is my inner sensation? Forget about the body thing. What is my inner sensation at this thing? Try to do that. Freedom from the sensation. Advanced mastery results. Absence of the pain through touch during the injury. So when you are actually going and feeling only the feeling at the self level, you will not feel any bodily pains. Avoid display of the powers. Wonder working cause regression. The path inward, not the outward. Whenever some powers comes, go inward. Try to work on yourself, not showing your powers to the outward thing. Do your realization. Final realization is that we are the portion of the doer. Beyond your body and beyond your senses, you are that portion of the doer. That is what we have to learn. So this is about point 11. So as the time is done, I'll stop here. 10 and 11 are the